Y'all, people kill me, dog. So there is this narrative that DJ Envy threatened to sue Gunplay for recording their phone conversation that took place between the two, right? And this whole narrative is absolutely false. When DJ Envy was on the Breakfast Club, he spoke about how it's illegal to record people on the phone in Florida, not as a threat to Gunplay, but to say, hey, you need to relax on doing that. You need to chill out. He didn't say he was going to sue him. He didn't say he was going to go take any type of legal action at all. Nor did he didn't even insinuate it. What he was saying was that, hey, watch what you're doing. I'm warning you to, hey, be careful doing all of that you're doing. That ain't a good look. But in general, he said it's not a man's thing to do to record phone conversations, right? I'm looking at people all on YouTube or whatever. They in here saying stuff like, oh, I knew Envy was a goofy when I saw him. I knew he was a goofy from when I first saw him. I knew he was a goofball a long time ago. Like, bro, what are we talking about, dog? Like, how the hell is Envy a goofball? Envy, cause, oh, he a snitcher. Bro, Envy not no street rapper, dog. He not a street dude at all. He's a regular civilian, a hard working dude, making an honest living, making a lot of good money too. He's a law-abiding citizen, right? So he ain't out here benefiting from criminal activity at all. So if he wanted to take legal action, he could, for sure. But he ain't gonna do that. He didn't even mention that. He just said, I thought it was corny for real. He was alluding to it being corny for Gunplay to record the conversation. Envy did not one time say, I'm going to take legal action. He said people were hitting him up, but he didn't say, I'm finna go ahead and do it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this to court. And all. He didn't say none of that. He was just saying, hey, be careful of what you're doing out here, Gunplay. Be careful. When you out here trying to be on some other type of timing, and you got other little ulterior motives with you recording conversations and all of that, just be aware of what you're doing out here and how it could come back on you, right? In general, man, this whole situation went way too far over a car show. And again, it was started by Rick Ross. Ross out there throwing shots at Envy crazy, telling him how telling Envy him and his sons can come polish his mansion floors and all that type of shit. You ain't telling me and my sons can come clean up your house and you ain't telling me no shit like that. So of course Envy responded accordingly. And stuff got out of hand. He mentioned how he was telling Ross, like, hold on, you such a big boss. How you such a boss? And you had your man, Gunplay, putting up a GoFundMe. How you not going to support your mans if you such a boss, right? And Gunplay didn't take kindly to that because he like, hold on, don't speak on my situation. I ain't got nothing to do with you and Ross. And I feel well, Gunplay like, oh, don't bring me into that. But I know when Envy was talking about it, he didn't belittle Gunplay in any way about having a GoFundMe. He wasn't trying to down Gunplay or he wasn't trying to clown him at all. He was really telling Ross, hold on, how you got your mans doing that? You're not helping your mans and you such a boss, right? And really trying to highlight that Ross, you ain't the boss you claim to be. And what's funny is, I think after Ross saw that and after the world got wind of Envy clowning him for that, Ross then gave up that money to Gunplay. Because Ross saw that GoFundMe out there. Ross saw that. He ain't give up that bread until his feet was held to the fire and he was made to look like a clown by Envy. Right? But people out here trying to say, oh, Envy a snitch, he finna go to the police. He wasn't saying he was gonna do any of that. People just don't like Envy or, and just ready to, or don't like what he did with mentioning the GoFundMe by telling Ross he ain't the boss that he say he is and mention Gunplay's GoFundMe or whatever. People didn't like that. And Envy said he didn't know what the GoFundMe was for. He didn't know if it was for his child or anything like that. He didn't even reference the child or nothing. He just like, yo, help your mans. But anyway, you got people out here basically calling Envy a snitch and all this and all of that and all he a clown. Bro, he's a law-abiding citizen. He's a hard-working man making an honest living. If he wanted to do that, he could. He ain't one of these dudes out here claiming street. Every dude that got swagger to them that dresses nice is not a street dude. Every black man that dresses nice, that got a little inner city swagger to him is not a street dude that do criminal activity. So, if something happened to me, dog, yeah, I'ma call them people. You feel me? It is what it is. If the dude ain't in front of me and my shit is gone, yeah, I'm telling, yeah, hey, dude, I'm gonna whoop your ass first. I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm gonna put hands and feet on you for a damn show. Then I'm gonna tell the police, hey, come get dude after I beat your ass. That's just how it's gonna go. Okay, so I don't care nothing. I don't operate in the street. I can dress however I want to dress, wear whatever fitted hats or earrings in my ear, whatever. That don't mean I'm playing in the street. And people out here placing that label on Envy. Like bro, he's a radio DJ. He deals with real estate. He does car shows for families. A family man. He ain't never tried to perpetrate like he was a street dude at all. Even when he said he kept a gun on him for protection, he never was out here brandishing the gun like John Morant, acting like he John Wick or some shit out here. He was just saying he never bragged about all the stories with the gun. He just said, I always kept that gun to protect myself in certain situations because I got to go back home to my family at night, right? And I felt that. But people out here trying to place this jacket, this snitch jacket on Envy. Like, what the fuck? How do that work? With the radio DJ, dog? Call him the snitch? He not one of these rapping ass dudes out here talking about they a killer, they shoot the whole block up, and they'll do this and they'll do that, and they'll rob this one and they'll rob that one and they'll shoot your mama and not. Like, he ain't one of them dudes. So what are we talking about, man? Like, I don't know, man. Yeah, it's crazy, man. But I really feel like, and people may think I'm wrong, I feel like with that situation, Gunplay knew that he really wasn't trying to belittle him. Gunplay out here playing internet games, and he felt the way, so he know he can talk to Envy like that. He feel like, not know he can, because Envy's a man's man. He stood up for himself, right? Any man with balls not gonna let you say I'm gonna slap you and they ain't gonna say nothing back. Envy said, okay, you slap me and we gonna fight. And then he gonna say, no, ain't gonna be no fighting, Envy, ain't gonna be no fighting. Dog, you not finna slap me and ain't shit gonna happen to you, dog. I'm giving you everything I got, fam. Pause. I'm on your head. I'm whooping your ass from pillar to post. We gonna fight till the sun go down. You ain't gonna just slap me and just walk away and just think because you this big rapper and you talk about all this tough shit, I'm just gonna curl up into a corner and ball up and throw the white flag in. Nah, man, I'm a man. You're not gonna disrespect me and do all that and say you're gonna disrespect me, say you're gonna do this and do that to me, and I'm just supposed to just take it because you the rapper. Boy, if you don't get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So I felt Envy in that situation, man. Gunplay wanted, he knew Envy, he felt like Envy was an easy target, because Gunplay wouldn't be talking like that to 50. I also think that got a part to do with this too. He know Envy is 50's mans. That's 50 mans, right? And some of that I think came into play with how Ross was sending jabs to Envy, to DJ Envy regarding the car show. I think in the back of his mind, he thinking about, oh, this 50 Cent homie. This is Curtis Jackson homie. Okay, he throwing shots with a little bit more mustard on him. You feel me? With a little bit more elbow grease, he throwing them little shots at Envy. And I feel like Gunplay got a little bit of that shit on him too. You know, his situation is personal. His child has a heart defect, so he was pissed about the mentioning the GoFundMe. And I understand when you got a baby and your baby's ailing, you feel like, hold on, why you bringing my situation into it? But I think if Gunplay would have calmed down and seen the situation for what it is, he'd have been like, you know what, man, he ain't really talking about me. But he still could have had a conversation with Envy as he did. But talking about he gonna slap the shit out of him and all this and all of that. After Envy say I apologize and all that, you know, you right, I apologize, whatever. I'm gonna slap the shit out you and all the extra. Yeah, I was a little chasing it at that point. After the brother done already apologized to you, you chasing it at that point. Now you want some action, you want some friction. Is it either because this is 50 Cent homie, or because you know Envy is an easy target, or because I don't know, maybe you trying to gain some clicks and views for the Love and Hip Hop show that you own. And I'm a big fan of Gunplay's music. I feel like he's a dope rapper. I love, listen, Gunplay and Ross got a song called Gunplay. And Gunplay verse on the song, fam, one of my favorite verses on that whole Deeper Than Rap album. Like, for real, like, that is my shit, for real. Getting it how I'm living it. Damn near dying for every digit I get. Fuck they know about that. Ain't never put shit on the line. Just shit in his rhymes. I shoot a nigga shit in the line. He's in the net, man. Hey, he was going off. But he seemed like he was chasing it. Chasing the cloud a little bit after Envy already apologized. You threatened to slap the shit out of him and all this type of stuff. Like, bro, relax. Because certain rappers don't talk to other people that they know got the same type of static that, you know, that they got. Because 50 people beat up Gunplay and took his chain. He ain't going to talk to Fifth like that.